Hey guys, welcome back. I think I wanna do some berry preservation today. It's quite dark out, as you can see. I did a couple of changes. I removed this layer of fence. I thought it looked kind of weird when it doubled up with the fence and the stone wall. I also removed this large section because originally I had planned of doing the 3x2 door. And then I think it would have looked better with like a gate kind of structure, but with these just wooden fence gates, I think that looks fine. I also did put in food, and it seems like he has eaten, so that's good. Anyways, let's go out and pick some berries. And I kind of want to start with a small sample, so let's do just a couple of these black currant bushes or berries for now. Okay, that did net me over a stack of it. Which is, I think, a bit more than I actually need for now. I might also need more barrels, so I think you make them with planks. Yeah, planks and sticks. So, do I have that? I have oak, sure. Let's make 4 new. He just ate again, so his creature weight is like going up now. I'm not sure if that actually affects him or anything. But he seems to be enjoying the food I gave him. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna need a bucket. I think I might have a bucket down there in the fruit press already. I think I'm definitely going to need to make a new room. I'm gonna have to like renovate this area. I strongly dislike this place. But that's for the future. Okay, let's just see what happens. I actually do have a bit of juice. Okay, so we'll turn into 7.5 liters of white currant wine after 7 days of sealing. So if I just seal this now, it will turn into wine. Sure. Let's see. Let's try the wine. Let's also try a couple of other things. So we have flour can also affect it, and honey as well. So I'm gonna have to go and take a bit of honey. Now, you could probably like, if you're actually knowledgeable in this field, figure out what does what. Like, if I add honey, does it become mead? Not sure. Anyways, let's take one of the wooden buckets and let's make... Let's make 10 liters for now, since the bucket can only hold 10 liters. Okay, compress. Or can it? Yeah, I think it can. Let's hope it can. Okay, so this should be fine now, and I can release that. So let's pour this into that. Okay, so if I do that, ten liters of... Okay, so maybe you kind of have to do a ratio, so... Okay. Never mind. So I was reading. So let's read again. Brewing. The initial step of making alcohol is to ferment your raw material in a barrel. You can ferment juices, which will require a fruit press, check, honey, and flour, which will require a quern, with water. Okay, that's kind of confusing. So you can ferment fruit juices, honey, and flour with water. Do I need to make like a honey flour mix water? And also, how do I process this into honey? Oh, do I push this into, or one second. Let's empty that out. Do I do the juice press? Oh, remove the mesh. Okay. Well, we have a bit of honey. Let's try and squeeze this. We have more in case I mess this up somehow. Unsqueezed, hello? Was it not enough? Wet mesh. Compress. What? Is it a problem of needing more, or can it go into a bucket? I'm gonna try. How much can one of these jugs hold? 3 liters, okay. I think it said that the jug was a valid container, so let's try it. No, okay. It might be that there's too small amount or not enough honey in there. Now the question is, do I actually want to press more of it? Since I already turned that into mash, like just by putting it into the container, it turns into mash. What else can you do with this though? While holding this item over an open container, hold Shift plus right mouse to squeeze out the content. Okay. Interesting. Probably should have read that before putting it into the brew press. But let's hope I can still do that. So it said open container. Can I? Oh, have I ruined this batch of honey? When juice turned into... Okay, can I do it with a bowl? What was it? Shift right click? Yeah, okay, I think it's just the standard honeycombs. So let's try those instead. I think I might have ruined this. It's probably still possible to do with the press. You just need more. Would be my guess. Now, that might be entirely false as well. Yeah, okay. So you can do this by hand. Okay, interesting. Let's actually take that bowl as well. Okay. Can I now do this? No? Okay. Brewing. I'm just interested in mostly this step. I'm not really sure what like actual alcohol or like more distilled, more refined alcohol is used for. But like if I can ferment this, it means that it has a longer shelf life. So ideally I would want my berries to have a longer shelf life. But I seem to be only able to find a wine. So a cider, wine, ale, or mead. So there's three different ones that I haven't found, and there's three different like ingredients. So honey, flour, and water. But is it like okay? Is it only water and then depending on if you mix? Alright, I'm gonna try something. Can I like mix these two? Okay, maybe not. Let's actually take this and put it into there. Okay, see, I can't seal it with flour. Can I seal it with this beeswax? Nope. And I'm guessing I can't seal it with the honey. Well, yeah, see, I can't even put this in. Okay, highly interesting. Can I put this here? And let's pull that over here. Can I like combine this? I think I tried this already, didn't I? Okay, let's do that. Ah, okay, so you have to make... Okay, interesting. You have to make like a mix of it beforehand. But how would you do it with the... Ah, so this just straight up turns into mead. Okay, I figured it out. So this will turn into, what was it, ale? And this will turn into mead, this into wine. Which was the last one, cider? That might be from just like the apples. Okay, interesting, interesting. So But like, wait a second. Does this... If I pour this into... After 46,056 hours of open storage perishes into... Alright, good to know. Alright, but you can't do anything after this. So this is just like a way to preserve flour. And this is a way to... I don't know, honey has an infinite shelf life, so... What's the point of that? Alright, well, I kind of ruined. I know you can cook with honey and like make the shelf lives like higher with that. Of the meal you're cooking and pouring honey into, so I kind of ruined a bit of honey. But alright, since I don't really know what to do with this. Yeah, no. Okay, let's seal that. And I'm not really that interested in making... what was that? It was... ale? Yeah, I'm not really that interested in it. So let's just make a bunch of wine then. And this has 14 days of fermentation. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna need like an entire room of just barrels upon barrels to be able to preserve all of these berries. Alright. I'm gonna go empty that bucket out, and then I guess... I'll have to do something with that in the future. I kind of want to take apples and see. 20 liters of it. Alright. And like I said, I will have to make more barrels and I'll have to make a proper room for it. But right now I'll just store it like in here. And then move it once it's actually fermented properly. Alright. Or will this actually make like apple wine? I don't think I've ever heard of apple wine before. Actually, I've only really heard about... Okay, so... Okay, yeah, so this will turn into cider. Okay, we got it figured out. So, ideally I only want to make cider and... What? Cider and wine. Alright, but you can fit quite a lot of it in there, so it's 32 times 5. 32 apples is 10 liters. So 2.5 stacks of it you can fit. And I almost had the perfect amount. Was that pink apple? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna fill up that barrel. I guess since you can fit like quite a lot of the just content that you're making into one barrel. I guess it makes it more efficient. Or like more barrel efficient. But I'm still gonna have like stacks upon stacks of berries. It's just this fruit. I'm not that rich of at the moment. I'm not really sure which animals would eat the mash. Maybe pigs, probably. But other than that, I'm not sure. Yeah, it didn't really say anything about what kind of animals. But I'm just gonna assume it's pigs. I feel like that's a safe assumption. Okay, we have an entire barrel of it. So let's seal this up. And let's make an entire barrel of this black currant juice now, or berries. I wonder if you can press this when you don't have a bucket underneath it. Would it spill or would it just be deleted? Don't I have black? Oh wait, this has a shelf life. Interesting. Let's put it into there then. I guess. I have caught pigs, but I haven't done anything with them. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and pick some more black currant berries. It would be cool if there are anything. So let's search for blueberries. Can you make like blueberry jam? Can you make jams? I guess blue. Okay, maybe not. But that would be like another cool way to use the berries. Okay, it's kind of weird that they don't have uh, an AI, like moving AI. So I'm just gonna move him away. He's eaten enough. Alright. Let's go and grab some more blackberries. Or black currant berries. Okay, so I have... This will be 20 liters. I have 20 liters already, so let's only grab that much. Because I can't process any more than that, so... And they stay fresh on there, I think, forever until I pick them. I'm not sure about the winner mechanic, how that works. But just to be safe, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna start juicing away. Oh, almost started the pressing process without placing the bucket first. Okay, there we go, the final bucket. So let's seal this up as well. Seal. Actually, just now, I think I probably could have salvaged that honey. You can probably, like, use the honey in some kind of way. Jam? Yeah, so you can make jam. Okay, I'm just stupid. Oh, okay. See, I am just stupid. So that honey could have been salvaged. But let's see, what can you make with the beeswax? You can make candles, right? And cheese. Alright. This goes into there. This is probably gonna end up rotting in here. But that's fine by me. Anyways, we have our fermenting juices over here. So I guess that's my goal finished for today. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.